Hey, Zack here from Frontenac Outfitters Canoe and Kayak Center. Today, we're gonna start a fight. Skeg versus rudder. This is the eternal debate between paddlers in the sea kayak community is what's better, a skeg or a rudder? You know, my preference is a skeg. And it boils down to a few reasons. You know, a skeg sits deeper in the water. It's closer to the center of the boat. I feel like you have a little bit more control of it. There are benefits, though, to having a rudder. And, you know, skeggers, don't hate. But the ability of that rudder is that you can, you know, control what direction you want the kayaks to go in. If you're in some weird currents, you can set it and kind of paddle, which you don't have that ability to do with a skeg boat. So, you know, there's advantages and disadvantages to all of them. So let's break it down a little bit tighter. I feel like in a skeg boat, overall, from a safety margin, it's a safer apparatus because you don't have the big rudder component hanging off the back with the metal cables coming in. So in a rescue situation, you don't have to worry about getting smashed by a rudder, or if you're trying to grab a hold of the boat, you know, grabbing onto those aviation cables and possibly slicing a finger, because everything is hidden inside the compartment of the boat here. So there's none of that stuff. There's less moving parts. Now, that's not to say that skegs don't get damaged and can jam up really easily if you're landing on a beach or whatnot, but I feel like there's just kind of less to worry about on a skeg. And also aesthetics. I feel a skeg boat just looks better. You don't have the big rudder hanging off the back. You know, and aesthetics, I feel, is a big part of it. The advantage of rudders. Well, you've got more interior volume in here, so it's going to make packing for trips a little bit easier because you don't have the skeg box that the skeg is housed in. So it's just going to make packing your boat a little bit easier. Another advantage of the rudder is, like I said, the ability to be able to control the direction of the boat without having to worry about edging, paddle strokes, these types of things, which you should be competent at, but it just kind of takes a bit of that away. So at the end of the day, it really boils down to personal preference, whether you want to use a skeg or a rudder. You know, you can go either way, and it's going to be just fine. You're going to have a good time. I will point out on most advanced sea kayak designs, especially boats with, you know, a moderate to significant rocker profile, you're not going to find a rudder on. So if you're looking at advanced boats, be prepared to work on your paddle technique. That's number one. And number two is you're just not going to find a rudder boat. So get used to using a skeg. Ultimately, get used to using neither. Really start focusing on edge control, paddle technique, and you're going to have a good time. Thanks for watching.